This is Complex Book entry number 28. This is the third entry of the Morality vs. Ethics playlist, and today we're going to be talking about, is healthcare a human right? Now, traditionally, I feel like a lot of people would say yes. Let me do a little bit of research. How many Americans believe healthcare should be free? 57%. Wow, that's a lot of people. 57% of people, according to Gallup News, who knows how reputable that is, the Pew Research Center. Oh, 63% for the Pew Research Center in 2020. That was probably spiked by COVID. One can imagine 63%, that is quite a bit of people. That is a majority. But it's a tricky question. Is healthcare a human right? Should everyone be granted healthcare? Because that's kind of hard to say though. Because are we talking a completely national system, or are we talking a mix like we have now? So there's like employer-based and there's national insurance. So is it a mixed bag, or are we going completely national? Because if you go completely national, you're going to have all the drawbacks that Canada has: long wait times, less specialized care, worse care, but cheaper. So, I mean, you get what you pay for, realistically speaking. So you're going to have all those problems that Canada has. Also, if I can afford better healthcare than universal healthcare, I'm obviously not going to want to pay into a system I'm not taking advantage of. That's just kind of the human element. That's just kind of a lot of it's just kind of, like, if I'm not paying, why am I paying into a system I'm not taking part, I'm not reaping benefits from? You know what I mean? So it's like, that's just the whole point. But it's like, is anybody entitled to the work of other people, right? So by making healthcare a human right, you are entitling people to the toil of others, right? So like, if I didn't have a job, I'm still entitled to healthcare, right? So it's like, why am I entitled to the labor of another person? That's just what's always made me wonder. I can obviously see how it should exist, because obviously not everyone can afford healthcare. Not everyone has the luxury of having a job, or a job at least that gives healthcare benefits. So I think the mixed bag is like the U.S. has currently. I mean, it obviously could use improvements, but I think it's a better deal than what Canada has going on. I can say that wholeheartedly. So yeah, it's a tricky question. I don't think we should go to a fully national system, but I don't think it should be completely done away with. But that is a question to ponder about. Is anyone entitled to the toil of other people, right? So it's a good question.